out, get out of here, you lice-infested nuisance. Back where you came from. Out, out! Damned winged rodents.
Don't be rude to them, Bennett.
Good morning, sir. How is Moscow?
Cold and hungry. Last year's harvest was worse than anyone could have imagined.
Hopefully the new Addington Agricultural College will help.
It's amazing, Bennett. We live in a world filled with resources, and yet people are starving. There's no excuse for it.
Welcome home, Mr. Addington.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be back. Or is it?
These are the only ones that require your immediate attention. I'll bring the rest later.
Oh, thank you. It's going to be a long day.
And this has just come by courier. It has been security checked. Marked urgent. Well, it's a cassette. Shall we put it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir. I think you should see this.
Chantal.
Greetings, Mr. Addington. As you can see, we have your wife. If you wish to see her again, we will follow our orders to the letter. We will contact you with our demands. Do exactly as we say, and you'll be reunited with Chantal. But any attempt to contact the authorities will result in the death of your wife. This time for good. And that's out of my hands, Mr. Addington.
Play the end. Right there.
Does that mean that she's alive?
I don't know. I don't know.
We must fight evil, no matter where, no matter when, and no matter what the cost.
Lone Star Cinema.
Attention collectors, truck enthusiasts, and Ford fans. Here's an automotive first that became an all-time favorite. The 1948 Ford F1 pickup. The first in the revolutionary F-series of trucks that became the best-selling vehicles in the world. To honor its 60th anniversary, Ford has authorized the National Motor Museum Mint to release this exclusive die-cast masterpiece as a collector's item. This showroom-perfect model includes all the amazing bonus-built features that made it star-spangled new back in the day. Not a single detail has been overlooked, from its stylish new horizontal grille to its authentic hardwood sandwich stamped metal truck bed. Both doors open to reveal its million-dollar cab. The hood opens wide to show off its powerful V8 engine. Underneath, there's a spare tire and rugged new engineering features. Die-cast replicas of similar quality sell for as much as $60 or more. Right now, during this special anniversary offer, this prized die-cast collector's piece can be yours for only $20. And that's not all. As a free gift, you'll also receive this beautiful, classic 1956 Ford F-100 pickup. According to many, the best-looking Ford pickup ever built. Modernized with a new wraparound windshield and stylish front, it also features full movable parts and the impressive new 3-man cab. And now it's yours free. Just pay an additional shipping and handling charge. Don't miss this incredible collector's opportunity. Ford's 1948 F1 pickup and the 1956 F100 pickup, two of the most popular Ford trucks ever. Both come with certificates of authenticity, a $120 value for the special anniversary price of only $20 plus shipping and handling.
Well, it's last Saturday's edition. That much at least is authentic.
You think it's a hoax, don't you?
Well, sir, I think we can't afford to rule out that possibility.
I can't afford to rule out the possibility that it's genuine. Damn it. It's her. I know it.
Yes,
I know it.
I know, sir. I'm just urging caution, that's all.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
This was left at security downstairs, addressed to you. Oh, Peter. They marked a corner. Here, at the west side of the Champ de Mars.
This is Alexander Addington.
By now, you should realize we mean business.
I would like to speak to my wife.
In good time. But only if you meet our demands.
Anything. What do you want?
Your wife will be freed upon the delivery of $1 million in U.S. currency.
All right, but you're not going to see a dime of my money unless I see my wife.
We anticipated your request. You and Mr. Sinclair will be at the spot marked on the map at midnight. No later. If you contact the police or attempt to cross us in any way...
Now, you listen to me. If you so much as touch... If you harm her in any way...
You're in no position to make threats, Mr. Addington. Until midnight.
Get a trace?
No, sir. No, they seem to be using a scrambler. I mean, these guys are professional.
Get me Klaus in Geneva.
Shall I call your daughter?
No! Until we know what we're dealing with, for God's sake.
Sir, we really must be objective and ask ourselves why they're insisting I join you.
And when you get there, you'll have a chance to ask them yourself.
Well, I've alerted Gabrielle and Stone.
That's good.
And I am going to call the police.
Don't call the police. Didn't you hear the damn caller?
Yes, I did, sir. But I will insist they maintain a low profile. It is absolutely for the best.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Don't you make any mistakes. Peter?
This could be a ruse to get Alexander into the open.
It's a probability.
I know, but it's his decision.
Let's hope he doesn't let his heart do his thinking for him.
What are the odds that Mrs. Addington is really alive?
Well, even if there's only a slim possibility, we must pursue it.
So for now we play their game.
Yes. With a few added moves of our own. Wouldn't you agree?
Let's do it.
Sir?
What?
You sure you won't let me do this for you? You're risking your life.
She is my life.
I wouldn't trade you for the world. Monsieur Addington? No, he's not here. Oui, he's with Madame. No, he will not be back. Oui, you may call him tomorrow. Merci.
You're naughty. You're bad.
Always thought that's why you married me.
Speak of the devil.
The suspects are making contact.
All you need is stand by.
Get in, gentlemen.
We're not armed.
One can't be too careful. A homing device?
Cigarettes.
Mr. Edge has turned on the locator in his tie.
These are very bad for your health, Mr. Sinclair.
I appreciate your concern.
Drive on.
They're moving.
To all units, suspects are driving south on Rue de Vaugirard. A black limousine. License number 217ETG75.
We're on our way. Our friends just turned east. These humps like to play games. They got twin cars. One's heading north, one's heading south.
Closing in on the northbound vehicle.
Mr. Alexander Addington and the great Peter Sinclair. This is indeed an honor.
Winston? I don't believe this.
Winston. Trevor Winston. I thought you were dead. Oh, on the contrary, sir, I'm very much alive. You know, I've never quite forgiven you for hiring Peter away from Scotland Yard. Hasn't been the same since. There's absolutely no challenge. Now, you and I, Peter. England's finest detective versus quite its cleverest criminal. That was fun. Such a shame you quit to become a rich man's lapdog. All right, that's enough. I came here to see my wife. And so you shall. Oh, my God.
That's close enough.
Chantal. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's no use. The cage is soundproofed. Besides, she doesn't remember you. What the hell's going on here? I suppose explanations are in order. Mrs. Addington was found not in the best of shape, I'm afraid. Seems she's lost her memory. Shock of the kidnapping, no doubt. An associate of mine recognized her and contacted me. As Peter knows, I have a fondness for rare and expensive items. Your wife is a great prize, Mr. Addington. You bastard. As a matter of fact, I am. How do you want the ransom delivered? Ah. power of love. Love. And $1 million.
That's extortion.
Spoken like a true blue police officer. Old habits die hard, don't they, Peter? You know, you could learn a thing or two from your employer. He knows how to conduct a transaction.
Ball game's over, pal. Never shot a woman before. Could always start now.
Bravo. Bravo. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Get my wife out of here now!
Oh, I wouldn't advise that.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at taking advice. A hologram.
Mr. Addington, tell your employees to lower their guns, or you can say goodbye to your wife.
Do as he says. Do as he says!
Sir, this man cannot be trusted.
That is an order.
Same old Peter Sinclair, still following orders.
Mr. Stone.
Nice try.
We'll dance again.
Well, I think that's round one to me. So let's double the ransom. $2 million in unmarked bills by noon tomorrow. I'll telephone with my final instructions. Just like old times, Peter.
Exciting. Exhilarating. Intense. Every day on Lone Star Cinema.
Moms, are you looking for a complete, wholesome school lunch that's convenient too? Try Schneider's Smart Lunch. Each lunch bag contains a chicken fajita, bagel, pizza, or chicken taco, along with crispy rice squares and fruit snacks. Smart Lunch bags also contain sweetened dried fruit and 100% fruit juice from concentrate with added vitamin C. Plus, you can add extra items to the compostable, reusable bag. Feel good giving them Schneider's Smart Lunch to help get them through the day. Brand Power, helping you buy better.
Hi, I'm David Orrick. All the joys in life are predicated on one thing, your health. In fact, half of all illnesses are caused or aggravated by polluted indoor air. Now, you know, you wouldn't dream of drinking this polluted water. So why inhale it? We all want to drink clean water, but how clean is the air that you breathe? You know, germs and pollutants and allergens are all around us. And here's the proof. The dirt in this water was actually pulled out of the air that we breathe by my Auric Professional Air Purifier. It captures and destroys bacteria, mold, viruses, and fungi. Plus, it removes odors and allergens. It uses the same air purification technology that's used in the U.S. Navy submarine fleet. It cleans your air in virtual silence 24 hours a day, and its permanent collector cell never needs replacing. Simply clean it off in the sink and reuse it again and again. Call me now and take the Auric Challenge. I'll send you my Auric XL Professional Air Purifier to try for a full 90 days with no risk. Plus, I'll send you 2 free gifts. My incredible cordless refrigerator purifier, a $50 value, and my amazing 2-in-1 cord-free electric broom, a powerful hand vac and floor vac all in one. This $100 value is yours to keep, even if you decide to return the air purifier. And shipping and handling is on me. I'll even pay to ship the air purifier back if you decide not to keep it. You have nothing to lose, so call me right now.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We had those humps in our grasp, and they let them get away. You got guys like that, you just don't give them their walking papers. You just don't do that.
Here it is, Trevor Winston.
Deceased. That was no dead man we saw tonight.
#1 on Scotland Yard's most wanted list for 4 years. He was struck down in '89. The police surrounded his place, throwing tear gas grenades. One started a fire. Body was found, burned beyond recognition. The officer in charge of the case was
Peter Sinclair.
That's right, Klaus. You take it from my personal account. I'll cover it in the morning. Now, I want those bills in small denominations with random serial numbers. My pilot will be over tonight to pick them up. All right?
Yeah, thank you very much indeed, Inspector. Yeah, bye. Sir, the police have just picked up the driver of the second limo. He was only hired for the night. He doesn't know anything. You know, Winston's far too smart to reveal his plans to an underling.
You seem to know him well.
Well, you could say he was an obsession of mine from Scotland Yard. My personal Achilles heel.
Yeah, poor Chantal gets caught in the middle.
I'm afraid so. But you know what's strange about this? Winston's a loner. He's never worked with a partner before. So you can bet your life. If he's changed his MO, he's doing that for a reason. Now, it's just possible that the girl's fingerprints on this cigarette case may give us a clue.
You think identifying the girl might reveal his plan?
Well, we can but hope. So I'll have Interpol look at the prints.
We better make certain that we're prepared for the round 2, as Winston calls it.
Well, Stone's working on a new tracking device that hopefully Winston can't scramble. We have to hope that we're ready in time.
We better be. And I want to know the moment J.J. arrives with the ransom.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sinclair, I hate to think what will happen to him if he loses Mrs. Addington for a second time.
I know. Well, it's going to be up to us to make sure that it doesn't happen. It's going to be a very long night.
Can I get you something, sir?
No. No, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, Mr. Sinclair.
Final report on the Rusty case. If you could file it for me.
Certainly. Anything else?
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Really?
You've grown rather fond of the old boy.
Yes.
That must be very tough.
The truth is, if I could have my husband back alive, there isn't anything I wouldn't do. I want you to find Chantal, Peter. For Alexander's sake.
I promise we'll do the very best we can. Good night, Helen.
Good night. Peter? Thank you.
When you called so late and said you wanted to see me right away, I hoped you had something more interesting in mind. A late snack? Or a moonlight stroll along the Seine?
Well, if you put a name to that print, Corinne, I'll owe you that and much, much more.
I'll hold you to that. That's it. Excuse me.
What's it going to take to process it?
Peter, do you know how many prints we have on file?
Sorry, I haven't counted them lately.
Millions. In Europe alone.
How long?
But it could take minutes. Or hours. Perhaps we can find a way to amuse ourselves while we wait.
Sorry. Some other time.
Yes.
Good morning. Lovely day for an exchange, isn't it? Since we're now old friends, I'll dispense with the vocal tricks. But don't bother trying to trace this call. I've taken care of that.
Get on with it. What are your instructions?
Listen carefully. I hate to repeat myself. And Peter, this time keep your friends out of it. Or else.
You have the money?
Done our part of the bargain. When will we see my wife?
She'll be released the moment I'm safely out of Paris. But you can keep this. I prefer my own luggage.
You're not going anywhere until we have Mrs. Addington.
Sir, kindly remind your pit bull who's in charge.
You've no choice, Peter.
One day, Winston, I'm gonna wipe that smug little smile off your face.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I don't.
Go home, Mr. Addington. Your wife will be returned to you within the hour. Been a pleasure doing business with you, gentlemen.
I think he bought it.
It's down, Carmicheal. You get all that?
Clear as glass.
There.
We're on our way.
Round two to the good guys. I hope.
For more details on Mystery TV, visit our website at mysterytv.ca.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on.
You can take a child's hand right now. Please call and reach out to a child in desperate need. You can bring hope to a girl like Raina, who sifts through garbage all day just to survive.
Precious Lord, take my hand.
You can help an orphan like Asaza, whose mother and father died of AIDS.
I'm tired. I'm weak.
You can save the life of a child like Safi, who is 9 years old and weighs only 31 pounds.
Through the storm, through the night.
All it takes is about $1 a day. Call now for the photo and story of a child you can help.
Precious Lord, lead me.
Don't put it off, because every moment matters to the child who's waiting for you. Please call World Vision and sponsor a child today.
And lead me.
Change a life. Change your own.
Hey, Greta, what's cooking?
Dempster's whole grains.
Good. A healthy diet low in saturated and trans fats may reduce the risk of heart disease. Dempster's whole grains are low in saturated and trans fats.
I'm reading that right out the bag.
Yeah, but it's the whole grain truth. And look, it has the health check logo, so you know it's a smart choice.
With Dempster's whole grains, great taste and nutrition are in the bag.
Any way you slice it.
Visit dempsters.ca to learn how to get a free Eat, Shrink, and Be Merry cookbook. Plus, enter to win a VIP weekend, including an evening with Janet and Greta.
Winston just turned off the main road. He's heading west. Our boy just went into a farm.
Okay, what's your location?
We're on D-236, 6 kilometers west of Chateau Ferrier.
Did you get it?
Alexander Addington is $2 million poorer.
Ah!
And we are filthy rich.
You're a genius.
I know. There's more to do. Let's get Mrs. Addington ready for her husband. Come on!
Get in there.
Pete, you there?
Yeah, I read you, Stone. We'll be with you any minute.
Your buddy just pulled a fast one.
What the hell are they up to?
He and his girlfriend just split up. She's in the limo with the money. They're headed in your direction. You follow the ransom. I'll take Mrs. A.
Remember how brilliant you were last time with Winston?
Brilliant? I'm gonna redefine the word.
The money.
What about my wife?
She's in the truck. Stone's on top of it.
Get out of the car.
Damn well computerized.
Empty.
Mrs. Addington, I'm here to...
We have company, my dear.
Listen up. I'm inside the truck. There's no sign of Mrs. A.
It's a setup. Winston's pulled another fast one. What's your position?
I'm not sure. Last time I checked, they were on that road headed east next to the river.
What's wrong?
Damn.
Stone? Come in, Stone.
There's some kind of...
Yes. Yeah, Stone's in trouble.
Gabrielle, cut across country.
Out like the proverbial light. Right, lock it up.
With a little luck, Sinclair will find him.
Yes, in about 10 years.
It's the ultimate car. Artificial intelligence. Speed. Indestructible. Enjoy.
How is this thing driving by itself?
The ride.
You may call it hit.
That's my kind of ride.
Don't even think about it. Meg Rider, a movie event, Sunday on Global.
Entertainment Tonight and Entertainment Tonight Canada.
Canada's most watched entertainment news.
Weeknights on Global.
It pays to be prepared, especially when it comes to your credit. So before you make a big purchase, log on to transunion.ca and get your credit report and credit score. You could get better rates and save hundreds, even thousands. Now isn't that a bright idea?
If you're going to San Francisco.
In the late 60s and early 70s, everything around us was changing. How we looked, how we dressed, how we felt, how we thought. The songs in this collection were the anthems for those changing times.
It started in San Francisco, came of age at Woodstock, and changed us and the world forever. Time Life presents the complete 8-CD Flower Power collection.
Don't you want somebody to love?
And now you can preview the entire Flower Power collection in your home for 30 days for just $9.95.
Born to be wild.
You'll get 135 original hits by the artists who defined the love generation. But wait, be one of the first 500 callers to order with your credit card and get free shipping and handling.
It's the time of the season.
And there's more. Call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card and get the Summer of Love. 2 CDs with 40 of the greatest hits from that once-in-a-lifetime summer.
There's a sense of compliments, meaningless nouns.
So order now with your credit card and enjoy all 10 CDs in your home. You can preview all 175 incredible hits on the Flower Power collection for 30 days for just $9.95.
It started in San Francisco in the mid-60s, but before it was all over, music, all kinds of music, was changed forever.
Turn the wider shade of pale.
And remember, if this isn't the best collection you've ever heard, simply send it back and owe nothing more. But keep the Summer of Love. It's our way of saying thanks.
Call 1-800-658-1083 to preview Flower Power for 30 days for $9.95 when you use your credit card or order online at timelife.ca.
What do you got?
Yeah, they drove the van off the road. About 10 miles west of Route D46. I'm checking it out.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Miss Addington, your secretary is phoning. She said it's important.
Yes, Miss Previn.
Peter's friend at Interpol has come up with fingerprints that match those of Juliette Leclerc.
Yes, I was afraid that might be the case.
Divers, equipment, fast! Fast!
He must have run out of air by now.
Damn! Jacket's wet.
Stop!
It's my name, don't wear it out.
How the hell did you get out of it?
Secret door in the driver's compartment. Gonna do magic? Gotta have a secret door.
Philippe, you can cancel that.
So, where's Mrs. Addington? She's not in the truck.
We'll know that when we find Winston.
If we find him.
Tell Peter Sinclair that the tracking device was found near Gare du Nord.
Okay, thank you. My men have found a tracking device from the money. It was in an abandoned car near Gare du Nord.
Winston's escaped, all right.
They're searching the station now. Don't worry. We find them.
You better.
He hasn't already skipped the country.
Yeah, but where to?
You know, Winston would have expected us to record the numbers on those bills.
So he could launder the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, where's his fence?
Berlin. At least his old one used to be.
Well, to Germany, it's Gare de l'Est. It's not Gare du Nord.
And the two stations are close together. You better check that out.
Right. Inspector, get us a driver for this jalopy.
There's no Berlin.
Okay, I'm going up.
East.
it off.
You take her. Winston is mine.
Shall I call you Chantal?
Don't tag me, Winston.
Don't tell me you'd shoot a man of the cloth.
Don't flatter yourself. There's no man in that cloth.
So this is how it all ends. The great Peter Sinclair finally gets his man. Aren't you going to gloat? Just a little.
Just put your hands where I can see them.
Anything you say, my son.
Get back! Get back! Let her go, damn it.
Oh, I don't think so. Now, back off. Bluffing.
Don't push me, Winston.
We're like an old married couple. I can read you like a newspaper.
Wrong. Your newspaper is well out of date.
You never take the risk.
Now lower the gun, or I'll turn this innocent bystander into a victim.
You can take the man out of Scotland Yard, but you can never take the yard out of the man. All those rules. Integrity. Fair play. Let's face it. You never stood a chance against me.
Forgot about my rules, pal.
Every day on Lone Star Cinema.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on.
You can take a child's hand right now. Please call and reach out to a child in desperate need. You can bring hope to a girl like Raina, who sifts through garbage all day just to survive.
Precious Lord, take my hand.
You can help an orphan like a Caesar, whose mother and father died of AIDS.
I am tired, I am weak.
You can save the life of a child like Safi, who is 9 years old and weighs only 31 pounds.
Through the storm, through the night.
All it takes is about $1 a day. Call now for the photo and story of a child you can help.
Precious Lord, and lead me
Don't put it off. because every moment matters to the child who's waiting for you. Please call World Vision and sponsor a child today. Change a life. Change your own.
Shreddies are supposed to be square.
Have any of these diamond shapes gone out?
New Diamond Shreddy cereal. Same 100% whole grain wheat in a delicious diamond shape.
How did the fingerprints tell you Chantal was Juliette in disguise?
They identified Juliette Leclerc as a con artist and a master of disguise. And then I remembered what Peter had said about Winston. Never wanting to use a partner unless he had a damn good reason.
Nothing but smoke screens and mirrors.
Yeah. And memories. I wanted Chantal back so badly, I refused to see the inconsistencies.
At least we closed a few chapters. It's great to have Trevor Winston's scalp.
Well, time to get on with life. Let's get back to business.
Are you really all right, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'll survive.
Now, would you leave me alone or I'll never finish this paperwork?
I'm sorry, Alexander. I know what it meant to you.
It always seems more comforting to live in the past. But by doing so, we rob ourselves of everything that's to come.